I asked a survival guide to make a tutorial on how to survive 100 days in the woods.
Just in case.
Because with the way society's heading, you never know. Let's see what he recommends on day 1.
Making some shoes. That's smart, because you're going to be doing a lot of work.
Yeah, but wouldn't you make shelter and gather food before you make shoes?
What if you injure your foot and then you can't build your shelter?
What if you die of lack of water?
What if you die from, what's that thing called when you get an infection in your foot and it gets really bad?
An infection.
Gangrene?
Gangrene. What if you die from gangrene?
I'd rather die from gangrene than die from lack of water.
Why don't you gangrene on these nuts?
I don't know if we agree on his day 1, but
interesting choice.
But let's see what he recommends for day 2. I love how he just assumes we're gonna have tools out there.
You never know. I mean, civilization might have fallen, but you might have known it was coming, so you might have prepared.
So day 2, he recommends we build a toilet.
It's a toilet, or if you don't have to poop, it's also a seat. So it's multi-purpose.
Okay.
It's a toilet when it needs to be a toilet.
I don't know how smart this expert was. All right, let's see what he recommends for day 4.
Establish a handle. You establish a heavier end. To drill my holes, I'm going to use some of these little finger drills.
Okay, this one's starting to look a little bit
Yeah, you need a
more
weapon to...
realistic.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know about that.
Why would he recommend this?
Maybe he wants you to start a war on day 4.
Yeah, but even then, like, that just seems ineffective. Like, why not just put all the spikes on one side?
Why not just use the club? I think it's good enough as a club, man. Why do you gotta get so extra with the spikes?
We still have not gotten to shelter or food yet.
Well, now you're making a stove.
Day 5, he recommends a stove. Now he's on to something.
This is important. You're on day 5, you haven't ate yet. You probably haven't slept in a good house, but now you can finally cook a meal.
Exactly, so I just walk into the woods,
Yep.
find a jar of butter,
Of course.
and walk back to my stove.
Well, you just go to the butter tree. Why would you find a jar of butter?
You're right, my bad.
And then, of course, you just find New York strips.
Yep.
Because if you guys didn't know,
have
food
a-
doesn't come from a grocery store. Meat grows on trees.
We have a bat with weird spikes sticking out in every direction.
See that cow? I'm batting it. And then you batted the cow, and now you got steaks, so you have to cook them. So now you made a stove.
Yeah, I don't think the survival expert is that intelligent, but we're gonna keep going. Oh, okay, and then we just use our hydro dam.
This is obviously a water wheel, Jimmy, not a hydro dam. Come on.
We use our water wheel that, just came out of thin air to cook our chicken.
He's cooking it rotisserie style. It's rotisserie.
With our knife and our plate. Yep, great survival expert.
But wait, where do we get the tomatoes? He didn't tell us. Those just kind of spawned in.
Day 8, he recommends a sling. Let's see. At this point, I've already died of thirst multiple times. Probably starved to death.
Well, maybe he's assuming that you're in an area with like a good cave system, good freshwater system.
Tons of berries.
You have your food pretty much figured out, your shelter and your water. He's giving you the tools that you need.
Bro, what if you accidentally hit your head?
Well, he's behind a camera and I'm watching this on the internet, so I don't think he could. And now you can use your stove.
I can hit people with my stove?
Well, no, because now you can get an animal, and then now you have the stove.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So when I see a giant cow, I'll just hit it with a rock.
Yeah.
Day number 12, what does he have in store?
I know what he's making, hula hoops, because oh, never mind.
Wait, what?
I thought he'd need some fun or something. Oh, is he finally making a house?
This dude just expects me to teleport on a tree.
He's like, all right, you're just gonna get to the top.
Oh, with our ladder.
Get a ladder.
Yeah,
just
with
make
the
a ladder
ladder.
with ropes.
We store it right beside our jar of butter.
Maybe he assumed that you were a really good survival expert and that you
Well, he assumed wrong. All right, making a wheelbarrow.
This is good. You know why?
No.
You'll need to move things and you'll be so tired from not eating that you'll need a device to carry them. Because you haven't slept in 6 days or ate a solid meal. Or assuming we don't know if you have water at this point.
I'm probably dead.
But dang it, you have a wheelbarrow and you're killing it. You know what, Jimmy? I'm gonna say it. I don't know if this guy was a survival expert. I think this might have just been some guy who took your money.
You don't say. All right, let's see what he recommends on day 19. Is that a sailboat?
That's the paddle part. Oh, he made a hand crank.
Oh, wow. No way this works. How does that float?
It's bamboo.
Bamboo floats?
It's wood. What do you mean?
Wood floats? You know what? I'll take his advice there.
That is good. You do need a boat eventually. What are you gonna do? Not have people out on your boat and have parties?
I do need a boat to party in my 100 days of survival.
Of course. You're not making me watch this because we're about to survive in an unfamiliar landscape, are you? Uh-oh. You gotta make turd balls. I love how we both said turd. It felt like the great word for that.
Why were the turd balls relevant?
He's making a dirt hut. He's like a hobbit.
What happens if it rains?
I hear a lot of complaining, and you now have a house.
Where do they keep getting this food?
Yeah, what?
What?
This guy's living luxury, pig. Why does it sound like that? That pig's like, little squishy pig.
Day 34. How does that not fall on their head?
That's what I'm wondering. Whenever I watch these videos, I'm like, do I need better dirt and ground to be able to do this?
Bro, what the heck? How did we get here? And how does he expect me to build this?
Well, see, the problem is you weren't paying attention. You were too busy talking.
I promise I'll pay attention.
Okay, so it's simple. They're just just putting candles in, getting it
Right.
nice and lit up.
The candles that they just found.
Well, I mean, they probably got them out of their earwax like Shrek. Everybody knows that.
Day 37, what's in store for us here? More of these hacking guys. Wait, please tell me those are like mini coconuts or whatever. Yes!
Okay, so if you think about it, because your survival's going so well, you're gonna get bored, you're gonna need something like this. They got a little ball return, bro. This is impressive. They have good dirt. We need dirt like that.
All right, okay, now we're back with more of this.
I think the plan was he wanted you to like learn how to survive, and now you're learning how to thrive. Look at this, it's so cool.
I got a very important question. Why does the swimming pool come before the shark mouth? Actually, why does the swimming pool and the pool table come before the shark? How do you decide where the shark mouth fits in the
I think
equation?
you're asking the wrong questions. Why wasn't the shark mouth like day 5? That would have been the first priority of
I can't
mine.
wait for day 99 him to be like, oh, now collect food.
And day 99, after you're done making the International Space Station, then you're gonna wanna make a trough to collect rainwater. Ooh, it's scary now. I would be too scared to swim in that. It looks so derpy. It's like, ah.
All right, what are we doing on day 46?
You're sick of getting all that water, right? You've been doing all these water pools, shark lakes, things. You gotta have some way to
Boats.
transport it. You don't wanna have to keep digging all that water out of the ground like a noob.
Is he building a well?
Not just a well, man.
Automatic well.
This is living in luxury. So you might be looking at me and you might say, there's no way this is as efficient. It's not about efficiency, it's about the fact that you ain't gotta do nothing.
Except for crank it.
Well, that guy's not doing nothing.
I don't know how much water is really coming out of those pipes.
At least a bamboo shoot or two.
All right, now, because we're thriving so well, we're well fed, well rested, we gotta build a gym, it appears.
A treadmill, he built a treadmill.
Because I'm not doing enough work building all this stuff as
Yeah.
is. What day are we even on?
We're on day like 46 now.
What? How do you find those marshmallow looking?
They look like Fred Flintstone stones.
What do you mean? Those gummies are colorful.
That's a good one. I'll give you that one.
Maybe this was just his way of telling me I need to work out. Maybe the survival was irrelevant to him.
Yeah, he's just as worried about your figure.
Understandable. Day 53.
So the above ground toilet was nice.
That we made on day 3, but he's assuming it rots.
Not only that, but like the privacy, you don't want to poop out in the public like an animal, like you're surviving now. Wait, it has running water?
How? How do we do this?
I think you have a tendency to overthink, Jimmy. Just survive.
I'll just die. Day 63.
I think what was happening was at the beginning of the list, he tried to make it look as real as possible.
And then he just gave up.
And then he gave up because he knew you weren't.
okay,
Yeah, okay, he gave up. But to be fair, if I was surviving, I would like a puppy palace.
Yeah. How did you do that?
Look at that dog stretching out right there. Look at him. He's not gonna move for nothing.
Day 71. It couldn't possibly get any weirder.
It's probably gonna go back to normal, right?
Is that an alligator?
That's a crocodile.
How?
They just went out and got a crocodile.
They're building a home for it?
They're like, your home's not good enough. We have a better home for you.
I'm so confused. Now we're on day number 80.
All right,
Only 20 days left of my survival.
you gotta get ready.
So we're digging another cube in the ground.
Yep, these guys were really good at Minecraft growing up.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna give up on the survival and just start admiring the artwork. Is that a water slide?
Oh, they made it into a water slide.
We have a video coming up. We're gonna ride the longest water slide in the world. Shh. All right, so after a while, I guess we want shelter above ground.
Yeah, you had the Hobbit house in the ground, but now it's time to, I mean, you're Mr. Beast. You're gonna be surviving.
I gotta have the best house in
Exactly.
the territory.
Maybe that's what he thought. Maybe he thought like a normal person would survive, but Mr. Beast lives.
Yeah,
I'm noticing a theme here. Everything has slides. If you're gonna survive, you have to have a slide.
Kids, take notes. You need a slide for survival.
Exactly, you have to bring it. That's a good pool. See, this is the Mr. Beast survival house. You'll have more pools if you start doing this than you do now.
Minions, banana.
Is this an obstacle course?
Oh, it's like Ninja Warrior. They're having fun. Hey, look, they made it. They did it.
Now let's say you survive 100 days. Apparently, you should build a massive tree house.
And on the last day, you build your shelter.
Subscribe if you haven't already. Goodbye.
Bye.